I get a lot of blog readers who want to know more about Moodle or some of these other open source applications, but they really don't have a way to test those or even learn about them. So there's a great site I've been using for a few years, and I thought I'd share that with you. It's called opensourcecms.com. What's nice about it is the site allows you to, they've loaded all those applications on their site, and then you can go in there and play around with the server. So let's go ahead and look at that. So I'm at Open Source CMS right here, and as you can see here, let me move this page a little. As you can see here on the left hand side of the page, you've got a column with a number of categories, and these are going to be a lot of the popular open source applications. So for example, I'm in the learning management group right now, and as you can see there's 11 different learning management systems that they have loaded on their servers. So if we look at that, here's the learning management, and then here are a number of learning management systems. Now most people are familiar with Moodle, but as you can see there are quite a few other learning management systems that I think are equitable, or in some ways maybe even better than Moodle. You know, there's some that I like a little bit better, but in either case you can see a list of the different sites. You can see the rankings and how they're ranked by people, and then you can go ahead and play with those without having to load them on your own site. Let's go ahead and look at the Moodle site, since that seems to be the most popular. So we'll click on Moodle, and what that's going to do is open a page specific to Moodle, and then you've got, you know, some information and all of that. But right down over here is the area we want to focus on, and that's what they're going to give you for you to be able to test the sites out. You'll notice there's a countdown here, and that's going to tell you that within about 3 hours or 2 hours and 44 minutes that server is going to be refreshed. So everything that's on that server is going to be cleaned off, and then you'll start fresh again. So you have basically 3 hours to go in there and play around and upload content and things like that, and then it would be refreshed, and then so it's always starting fresh, and it's not filled up with a bunch of junk. But what you're going to get here is you're going to get a page that'll take you to Moodle, so you can kind of see it as a learner, and then you have an admin page, so you can go in there and treat it as an admin and upload content and make modifications. And then here you have your admin usernames and passwords. And you're not confined to just learning management systems on this site as well. They've actually loaded quite a few things. So for example, if you wanted to put a forum on a server and you want to play around with different forum options, you've got that here. Or if you wanted to have a content management system or a portal site. And they've got some other tools on here. Some of them are pretty neat. The nice thing about it is you don't have to have a server or even know how to load all that stuff on your own server. You can just go in here, click on a page, get the passwords and the links that you need right here, and then go in there and mess around with the different systems. And most of these are the more common open source products, so there's a lot more support to them than if you just went to some project site. You know, they typically tend to have strong communities and a lot of free help and willing members of the community that are there to help you and teach you how to get started. So I'd go ahead and say, if you're interested in learning more about Moodle, or you want to just learn more about some of these open source products, this is a great site to go to play around with it, and it's all free.